Hello, my dear students. Welcome to our channel. Welcome to the second chapter of Standard 10th Maharashtra Board of Geography. This time we are going to study location and extent. In this book, you have to focus on two countries, that is India and Brazil. This year, we are going to do comparison between India and Brazil. Why these two countries? Because these countries are large in size and they have good amount of population and they both are developing countries. So, while preparing the textbook for class 10th, the need of comparative study was taken into consideration. It was decided that the textbook must contain at least two regions and that regional comparison between two states within a country must be avoided. So, while considering the countries, it was obvious that India would be one country, but which country should be chosen as second one was given a lot of thought and certain points were taken into consideration for the same. They should not be very developed or underdeveloped. The country should be located in a different hemisphere. It should not be from the same continent. It should be quite similar to India but also different from India in some cases. It should have cultural and natural diversity like India. It should be a member of international organization along with India and have a coastline like India. It should have a democratic form of government. And finally, there should be some similarity in historical background. On the basis of all the criteria above, Brazil was selected. Here are the flag of two countries. You can easily identify one. So along with the few hints that are given, you will be able to identify other two. Here some clues are given. On the basis of this clue, you can identify the name of the country. First one, the second largest populated country in the world. Second, it is famous for spices in the world. Third, cricket is a popular sport here. So, you got it? Yes, you have got it right. It is Indian flag. So one country we will be studying about is India. Now let's have a look at another flag. Here some clues are given. On the basis of clues, we can identify the name of the country. The first one, famous for samba dance. Second, known as the coffee pot of the world. Third, football is a very popular sport here. Yes, you have got it right. It is Brazilian flag. So another country we will be studying about Brazil. As we all know, Brazil is called as coffee pot of the world because it ranks first in the world in terms of production of coffee. It produces nearly 40% of the total coffee production of the world. It is the largest exporter of coffee. Therefore, Brazil is called coffee pot of the world. So, in this lesson, we will be doing comparative study between India and Brazil. Here, we can see the map of our country and here we can see the name of our country. It is India. Why India is called Republic of India? Because here constitution is at most important, which is made by public. That is why we celebrate Republic Day every year. Name of the capital of our country is New Delhi, which is the heart of our country. Now let us study about location, extent and boundaries. Let us see how location determines. Here you can see vertical imaginary lines which are called as longitudes or meridians and horizontal lines are called as latitudes. World is divided into 360-degree longitudes and 180 degree latitudes. 0 degree latitude is called as equator. Above equator we have 90 degree north and below equator we have 90 degrees south. Here you can see prime meridian, which is 0 degree meridian. In the western side we have 180 degree and in the eastern side we have 180 degree. The Tropic of Cancer passes through the central part of India. The equator passes through the northern part of Brazil. The Tropic of Capricorn passes through the southern part of Brazil. In the world map, you can see the location of India and the location of Brazil. India is located in the southern part of the Asian continent, spread in the northern and eastern hemisphere of the earth, while Brazil located in the northern part of the South American continent, spread in the western hemisphere of the earth, some part lying in the northern hemisphere while most of the part lying in the southern hemisphere. In this map you can see 7 continents of the world, which is North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia and Antarctica. Now let us see the location and extent of India. India is located in the southern part of the continent of Asia. It is located entirely in the northern and the eastern hemisphere. The latitudinal extent of mainland of India is 8 degree 4 minutes north to 37 degree 6 minutes north. The longitudinal extent of India is 68 degrees 7 minutes east to 97 degree 25 minutes east. The Andaman and Nicobar Island are a group of islands located in the Bay of Bengal. Indira Point is the southernmost point of India's territory. It is located on Nicobar Island at the 6 degree 45 minutes latitude. The Tropic of Cancer passes through the central part of India. The north to south distance of India is 3214 km. The east to west distance of India is 2933 km. You can see dotted line in the map between 80 degree to 84 degree east, and that is located at 82 degree 30 minutes east. It is called standard meridian, and based on this Indian timing is decided. Now let's have a look at neighboring countries and water bodies. In the north you can see Afghanistan, China, Nepal and Bhutan. In the west you can see Pakistan and Arabian Sea. Towards the south you can see Sri Lanka, Indonesia and Indian Ocean. And in the east you can see Bangladesh, Myanmar and Bay of Bengal. Let's have a look at location and extent of Brazil. Brazil is located in the northern part of the continent of South America. It is located in the northern, southern and western hemispheres. The latitudinal extent of Brazil is 5 degree 15 minutes north to 33 degree 45 minutes south. The longitude extent of Brazil is 34 degree 45 minutes west to 73 degree 48 minutes west. The equator passes through the northern part of Brazil. The Tropic of Capricorn passes through the southern part of Brazil. Now let's have a look at neighboring countries and water bodies. In the northern part we can see French Guiana, Suriname, Guyana, Venezuela and Colombia. In the west we can see Peru, Bolivia, Paraguay. Towards the south we can see Argentina, Uruguay. In the north we can see North Atlantic Ocean, and towards the east we can see South Atlantic Ocean. Now let's have a look at historical background and current status of India and Brazil. If we see historical background of India, for nearly 1.5 century, India was under British rule. India got independence on 15th August 1947. Since independence, India has followed federal parliamentary republic type of government. We see within 20 years after independence, India faced and overcame problems like three wars, famines in various parts, and many other financial issues. Despite these issues, today India is a major developing country of the world. Today, India is considered as one of the major global market. After independence, various economic reforms took place in India. These reforms boosted the rate of economic development in India. If we see in India, the percentage of working people, that is young people, in population is greater than non-working population. In India, the percentage of working people in population is nearly 51%. In India, the percentage of non-working population, that is children and senior citizen, is lesser than working population. Therefore, India is looked upon as a young country. Let's have a look at historical background and the current status of Brazil. Brazil was under the rule of Portuguese for more than 3 centuries. It got independence on 7th September 1822. From 1930 to 1985, Brazil had a military government. From 1985, it has federal presidential republic type of government. In the late 20th century, Brazil had faced many financial difficulties and had overcome them successfully. Today, Brazil is seen as one of the important countries contributing to economic growth of the world and a major global market in future. We can see some similarities between India and Brazil. If we see, India as well as Brazil are surrounded by water bodies. If we see, both the countries were under the foreign rules for many years, but today both the countries have republic type of government. If we see, both the countries had to face various types of difficulties after independence, but today both the countries are considered to be an important global market. Children, please practice the map of India and Brazil and please do the exercise given in the textbook. Thank you.